Oh my goodness. Look, wait a minute. What's that pitch?
And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke.
Hey there, and welcome to today's video. I've been so excited about this video because it's been a long time since I've done an analysis. Today I want to look at Geoff Castellucci's I See Fire. Now, I have not watched this. I saw that he published it recently. I have not watched it, and I just want to watch it with you. But this is a disclaimer. This video is for people who are interested in the singing technique and performance and all that. So I am going to stop. I am going to talk, and I'm going to share my thoughts of maybe any helpful information for you as a singer, someone who's interested in how singers do what they do. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I see 4 guys.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below.
So low.
Keep careful watch of my brother's souls.
I love how he has a very subtle vibrato on the very bottom pitches. Now, that is very low. I know it's not the lowest he can go. But who are these 4 guys? I love those outfits. It's so cool. And I love the fire, which probably it's an LED light. It looks like an LED light, but the mood is set perfectly. And his voice is so mysterious. Just that low voice, oh my goodness, this is so perfect.
And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke.
Oh my goodness. Look, wait a minute. What's that pitch?
Keep watching over.
Wait a minute. I wanna go back. What is that pitch?
Watching over.
Wait, I need to go back further.
Fire and smoke. Keep watching over.
I think that's C2. Wow.
During sun.
Wait. Is that him? Is that all him?
If this is to end.
Oh my goodness, it is all him. Now I recognize him. It's definitely this is Geoff. This is, wow. What an awesome idea. So this is so original, and it's so I love his costumes. How did he come up with all of that? That a lot of work went into this.
In fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, stand by and we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside.
Now, just for everyone here who loves, who's wondering, how do you do this? Now, first of all, obviously, this is just physical. It's genetic, some of it. You're going to be born, and of course, you have a child's voice at first. But once you get into puberty, it's going to crystallize. Are you going to have and morph into a more of a lower voice or a higher voice? Now, there's a lot of that is a predisposition that, there's no way I'm going to morph into an actual bass. And there's probably no way Geoff Castellucci is going to sing a lyric soprano. Now, of course, he's a guy. I'm a woman, but just saying that there is a natural predisposition of if you are on any extreme side, that is not anything you could just train onto. There's no way I can train to go really, really, really low. Now, notice when he sings that he actually, just picture this. He will be recording this. Most likely, he'll be very close to the microphone. I don't think he needs a lot of compression going on, post-production kind of compression, because there's not terribly much going on dynamically, which he doesn't need, because it's really all about the timbre, which is incredible. This timbre is so unusual. The voice isn't just low, but it's beautiful. So he'll be really close to the mic. Listen, you hear all the details. You hear that Schnarrbass sometimes. We call it like that in the classical world. When you have like this really, really low, you literally hear the hertz. You hear the drrr. It's like a purring, like You literally hear like a motor going on. This is so low. And in order to get these low pitches, you can't really be loud. You have to be in this more soft mode. I think even when he goes higher, he doesn't really force anything. He's not loud at all. It's all in that very soft but beautiful area of his voice. It's unusual. It's amazing.
And if we should die
Oh, and now he goes up the octave. See, but listen how soft he is.
tonight, then we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time. Calling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will. Watch the flames burn on the mountainside.
It's all him. I can't get over this. I can't get over this. Look at his hair and his outfits. And it's just, I mean, I'm almost crying. Not like it's just so cool. When I think someone does something extremely amazing, it's like, it tears me up. It's like, oh my God, what a genius. And I know so much work goes into this, but oh my God, it's all him. He's all four guys.
Desolation comes upon the sky.
I must say the mustache here, that doesn't look extremely real. The beard does, but the mustache doesn't. But when he sings the higher pitches, like it's very relaxed, you know, it's kind of very evened out. In order, I think this is a perfect approach for something like that. It doesn't need a lot of dynamics in order to create drama. It's just the mood, the setting, and the timbre of his voice, the mystery of just the sparseness of the accompaniment track, I think is amazing.
Now I see fire.
Now, I can recognize him here.
Inside the mountain I see fire. Burning the trees.
The fire's crackling.
I see fire.
I love how he doubles the vocal line and like he just sings it an octave higher and an octave lower and like in different octaves. It gives it so much overtones and depth.
Halloween souls, I see fire. The blood in the breeze. And I hope that you remember me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice arrangement. Nice harmonies too, like that.
Should my people fall, then surely I will do the same. Confined in mountains.
So this is now taking place like in the third octave. So he was like in the second octave, like, you know, anything like C2, F2. Now he's like one octave higher than that. Even in the high pitches, he has like such a pleasant, warm timbre, which isn't always the case for someone who has like a low bass voice. Basically, I think he could have been a baritone easily, but he knew how to really on the deep end, like how to really get the most out of it. And so because he has that low end, so a lot of baritones actually have a low end, but they don't really hang out there a lot. That doesn't mean a bass couldn't sing a little higher also. Also doesn't mean that a tenor might not have some low notes, not as low as a bass would, but you know, there's a lot of overlap even among voice types, but knowing your strengths and really building on that. And here the mystery is like, it's so drawing in because there isn't so much like, it's not like there's tons of loudness coming out. We don't need all of that. What we do need here is this intimacy. And there's a lot of intimacy that's created by that softer voice color, but that's very close. It's almost like basically he's singing right into my ears. It's like very close. He sings close to the mic. There are not a lot of dynamics. It's very close, very intimate. That means you hear every single nuance in timbre, in overtones, and he keeps the brilliance even in the low pitches. I love this. Now I'm enjoying.
Got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father,
Falsetto.
hold fast and we will
Oh yeah.
watch the flames burn on the mountainside.
Nice.
Desolation comes upon the sky.
It is basically like there are different people singing almost. Still, it's so consistent in sound. You know, when he goes in the falsetto, it's so consistent with his lower end because it's warm and it's beautiful, it's spacious. There is such nice forward resonance still in there. It sounds high in his voice. It sounds so much higher. It's so genius. I am a big fan. So I have been following Geoff Castellucci for years. Tried to actually have an interview with him, which I probably still will try. Like, I had twins. And then like everything stopped in my world. So I never got back in touch with him, but I really want to have him here on my channel and have a talk about like the technical side of things and how he does things. It's really interesting.
Now I see fire inside the mountains.
Love how he scoops up.
I see fire burning the trees. I see fire.
Nice, red.
Hallowed souls, I see fire and blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. I hope that you remember. And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes. For if the dark returns and my brothers will die, and as the sky falling down and crashed into this lonely town, and with that shadow upon the ground, I hear my people screaming out. Now I see fire inside the mountain.
Oh, I actually hate to interrupt it, but like now he sings more chesty on the top, but still it's so consistent. I don't think he really belts it. Like, you have to listen to this in stereo because like this production is so nice. It's like I'm sitting here in front of my monitors. I'm listening to it in stereo. It's like you're right in the middle of it all. It's like you're sitting right there where the fire is in the middle and you're surrounded by these voices. It makes you like disappear, like, and be spaced out into like some other world. The visuals transport the same feeling to me. So this is all around this production in video and audio engineering and performance and acting wise. You know, there's not a lot you have to do. It's really just in the facial expressions. I have a lot of singers who always ask me, like, what am I supposed to do if I just like sit on stage or just stand there and sing a song? You don't have to do a lot. What you do have to do is connect to it. And what that connection comes across in your voice and in your facial expressions. And it doesn't need much more than that. It doesn't always mean gestures or actions. Loved how he did the, like, you know, the axe. It's just like, love this.
I see fire burning the trees. I see fire.
Oh, yay.
Hallowed souls. I see fire burning the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. I hope that you remember, and I hope that you remember.
So you can actually support Geoff when you become a patron on Patreon. This is so cool. I'm obviously in love with his voice. There are not a lot of my colleagues out, you know, on YouTube and whatever that I'm like an extreme fan of. I'm very critical. When I do find someone that I really love, it's because usually for me, it's like technique wise, they're like extremely clean. I can hear that someone doesn't need like a constant auto tune. I'm not a huge fan of that sound of like extremely auto tuned stuff. We use Melodyne sometimes to fix here and there and to brush things up. But I'm not a fan of this like iron over the voice and basically get out all the crinkles. We need some of the crinkles. We need some, like the wrinkles and the crinkles and the edges. We need some of that. He definitely has an edge and something very unusual. It's just a reminder for you, do what you do well. You have something that is unique about your voice, and it might not be that it sounds like the most amazing Disney princess or musical theater prince or something like that. Maybe it is something a little more edgy, something quirky. Bank on that. Work out what it is that you can do with it to make everything very unique. Make sure you subscribe for more videos about singing tips and more analyses such as this one. Be blessed. Always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.